The Clockhouse on the 26th, it is the 26th of May 1988. Charlton Athletic Project.
More than one Harris at Charlton, yeah, didn't we? Remembering that halfback.
And I've been going through all the transcripts as well, and making a list of all the players' names that have been mentioned. Have you any idea how many have been mentioned down here?
Oh, must be hundreds.
About 150.
Is it?
Yeah. And that hasn't included the last couple of weeks when John's been coming down. He's been reading them.
Yeah,
off.
he's got quite a good memory, John, hasn't he?
He has for names. Tremendous memory for names.
Martin will be 60 next January. Well, that's 1974.
Mm.
So that's
He died in 81, didn't he?
10.
14 years ago.
74.
I think with Georgie Green is 76, wasn't he? Georgie Green's about 76, wasn't he?
He's 70. He does well for his age, doesn't he?
Someone was telling me though he had cancer.
Did he?
Yeah, so...
I didn't know
I
that.
don't know, who told me that? Might have been Colin Cameron, I can't remember. I've been trying to get in contact with Mike Bailey as well. And,
Yes, because he's like...
after last Thursday I popped into the Valley Club.
Did you?
He was there, but he was in the middle of a very long phone call, so I couldn't actually speak to him. And they said to give him a ring on Monday, but I phoned on Monday and I couldn't get him in either, so hopefully I'll get him soon. But Peter Croker had heard of what we're doing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he read about it in the newspaper and he thought it was very interesting, and he was quite enthusiastic.
Yeah.
The whole thing. He said it would be impossible for him to actually come down because of work commitments.
Yeah.
But connection, he said he's very busy for the moment, but in about a month's time we want to go over and see him, and that would be okay. And who are the other ones you mentioned? He knows where most of the sort of cup final team are.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's
Rest of them are.
interesting.
Yeah. I can't remember which ones you mentioned there.
Yeah, because he would be well in contact through his brother, wouldn't he, you see?
Yeah. Whilst we're still involved in football, you tend to keep in contact. He said he doesn't go down to Selhurst.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't go to watch first class football anymore.
Right, strange anyhow, these players, all the years they played and they don't watch it.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's like watching a different game, isn't it, really? Mind you, did you see that Colombian game the other night?
Yes, it was good. It was some lovely
Cracker,
football
wasn't it?
played in. I mean, that chap with big mop of hair, he never wasted a ball. He just seemed to know without looking where to find the players, didn't he?
I mean,
fantastic.
There was a joy to watch. I mean, I was glad when they scored a goal because I thought they really deserved it.
Yeah, they played well, didn't they?
I've seen a game of football like that for, I don't know.
You could, it showed up two different types of football, didn't it, between the England team and the way, because I mean, this is a good thing because this is what they've come up against.
Well, they said Colombia very, very strong opposition. They won the South American Cup, which included Brazil and Argentina and the rest of it. But it was just a joy to watch. I mean, it must be so frustrating for some of the England players, but also it was quite a clean game as well.
It was, yeah.
You didn't see too many theatricals.
And their goalkeeper, he done a bit of the old sandbar.
He's great,
down the halfway line and dribbling, and apparently he used to be an outfield player.
He's always tackling Peter Beardsley, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
It is, isn't it? So Lenny Lawrence got married.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, to a 25-year-old girl last Saturday, I think. I didn't know he wasn't married.
I didn't know. I never thought really whether he was married. I had no idea he was single. I didn't know.
Some old papers, but I got some precious things. I bought them in a Liverpool programme. Yeah, well, that's I've been promising you. Go for this gently,
The Huddersfield programme.
The old Huddersfield when they...
1957. I can't find any light switches. I think they must be behind the barn. It's all locked up.
Yeah, possibly they are.
Yeah, it's very dull this morning.
Yeah,
It is, yes.
This is this year's, and I thought I'd put them in there, keep them safe for him. I got them on Sunday. And I thought, oh, blow. I began to think they weren't going to turn up for me.
But at least they came in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no switches, is there? You must be behind the exercise.
McGinn. Do you remember McGinn? McGinn?
McGinn, oh yes. They mentioned him in there.
Yeah, he's in the team in 1925-26 when they played Huddersfield in the cup and lost 1-0.
McGinn, yes, that's right, I remember him. Gotta be McGinn, yeah.
And Millard.
Oh, Millard! Gosh, you forgot old Millard. Do you remember him?
Millard? No, I can't remember
Yeah,
Millard.
Millard, inside forward.
Was he?
Yeah.
And,
Millard, I forgot Millard. Yeah, was that back you was thinking of Naylor?
No, Terry Naylor. He
Terry-
came from Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Terry Naylor was an older player. Terry
Uh,
Naylor did play right back.
Yeah, I thought I'd
What
got
was
it.
this chap's name? No mention of him
He
anywhere.
came with Don McCullough, didn't he, Naylor? They
That's
was,
right, yeah. McAllister.
And do you remember Young?
Young. Yeah, he came
Yeah,
from
the halfback. He came
Leicester.
from
Leicester, wasn't
Leicester, I think it was, or Manchester.
McCrory.
Oh, McCrory.
he? Yeah.
Goodness
McCrory.
me. There's another names I wrote them down.
Yes, that's
Trevor Edwards.
Edwards, yeah.
Yeah.
See, there's the old team who played against the Arsenal. That was Matt Tees, John Stenson, Dennis Booth. He went to Watford, didn't he, as captain. Graham Moore, Paul Went, Jack Burkett,
Burkett, yes. from
Bob
West
Curtis,
Ham.
Ray Tracy, Harry Gregory, Jimmy Mallon, John Kears,
Yes.
Peter Reeves, Alan Campbell, Charlie Wright, Graham Kinsey.
I don't know where I put it.
Oh God, Dennis Law used to play for Huddersfield in this match.
Yes.
My word.
Dennis Law, the first, well, the 50.
He was 17 during this match. Cox.
Who?
Cox. Remember Cox? Going right back to 1920s.
Well, it's Cox was
Cox,
the
oh,
manager
yeah.
of
Left winger.
Newcastle, wasn't he? For
Winger, that's right. Cox.
Cox. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at that. Of course, Millard, of course, I remember him.
I can't remember Millard.
Yes, I remember Millard. Oh, Don Tunbridge.
Tunbridge. Oh yeah, he was a big bender, wasn't he?
He was a bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Leighton Phillips.
Oh yeah, Leighton Phillips.
Trevor Edwards. And do you remember going back a bit like Trevor Smith, inside forward?
Trevor Smith.
Do you remember him? Fair-haired fellow.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Willie Duff, have you mentioned him?
Willie Duff, yeah, if I
Oh,
mentioned
goalkeeper.
Willie Duff.
Oh yeah, he was that sometimes. He could be good, but sometimes he was terrible.
Trevor Edwards.
Trevor Edwards.
Yeah, Trevor Edwards, I just mentioned him.
Yeah, Don Townsend, John Huey, Derek Upton, Billy Kiernan, Ronnie White,
Ronnie White, yes.
Freddie Lucas,
Freddie Lucas.
John Ryan, Stuart Leary and Johnny Summers.
Oh, Chelsea got duffed up.
Yeah, the 2-0. We're going to find it very difficult now. They pulled 2 goals, but they've got to get 3 goals.
Oh, this is
I
a
don't know, they go
Liverpool
on if they
programme
go.
this year, looking at the
Oh, yeah.
after 24 games, they were bottom.
They
They
were
were
bottom.
10 points adrift of Chelsea that time.
Are they really? Where's the lead? Look at that. They were bottom by a point. Chelsea 30 points, yeah. Even West Ham had 30 points, they dived, didn't they, at the end? Derby had 24.
Come well down.
Portsmouth had 25. They did very well there to pull out of that. It was their biggest gate, wasn't it, when Liverpool came down?
Yeah.
25,000 odd, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
I hadn't read that, so this is why I did read it at the time. You see the price of the programme then?
Which was it?
The old
Thruttons.
The old Thruttons. 3D.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad I made it. I was just giving up hope on myself. First they're coming on. Had a hell of a job to get through to them yesterday morning. Then I can't manage that time. Or just can slip them in at 10:15. I thought, well, that would be better than nothing. And that would be, I thought, get it 10:15 down. Nothing to do with football anyway. I think your group are putting on a play, aren't they?
That's right. Can we afford the Doctor?
Coming for the Doctor.
Yeah.
Can I get tickets through you?
Yeah, you can. When do you want to come to Blackheath to see it?
Where else is it going to be on then?
Well, the best thing I do, if I phone you up and I tell you different places that's on.
Oh, it's going to be on different places?
Well, it's on in different places, yeah, so there might be somewhere that's closer to you.
Yeah, but my son, he wants to go and see it.
Mhm.
Paul wants to.
Well, you just missed
So
it
you
because
can-
we had performances yesterday and Tuesday in Blackheath. June the
Concert Hall.
No, June the 18th at the concert hall.
Yeah, the concert. Well, that's the one I think is coming. That's the Saturday, isn't it? That's one he's only that's all he's heard of.
Mm. Yeah, that's probably there's one in the afternoon and one in the evening there on that
Oh.
day. That's Saturday.
I wonder what one he tell him one to go to.
Well, I'll give you a call. 'Cause you're not going to be here next week, are you? So I'll give you a call during the.
Yeah, well, I'll see him tonight, and I'll it's the afternoon or the evening of
Saturday the 18th.
Saturday the 18th. I
Yeah.
think he'd probably want to go in the evening.
Mm.
That's
Well, I'll give you a call this afternoon anyway, and I'll tell
Okay.
you where the other ones are as well, in case you want to go to a different one.
Okay, thanks, Andy. How much are the tickets?
I think they're £2.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I see, okay.
Yeah, I think they're £2.
Do you want me to give them money now?
No.
Okay,
Well, I'll sort it out for you anyway, but I'll
Okay,
give you a call
thanks.
this afternoon to let you know where they are.
thank you very much, Andy.
It's all right.
And oh, has he heard about it? Said this play you're putting on, he'd like to see it.
Jimmy Walls.
Jimmy?
Walls. W-A-L-L-S.
Oh, he's an old player. I think it was before my time, Walls. I remember hearing about
Former
Walls.
Charlton centre-half, is recently married.
Who?
He played for Ipswich after leaving Charlton in May 1954.
Who was that?
Jimmy Walls.
Oh, Walls.
So it's 50s, early 50s.
Walls, yes, I do remember him. He didn't play long.
It's
Another player here who played in this match, this was 1970. Well, I can remember him, but I haven't mentioned him. The team then was Wright, Booth and Kinsey, Campbell,
Oh, Booth,
Pierce,
oh yes.
Reeves, Riddick.
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 Is that Gordon
Oh,
Riddick?
Gordon
Yeah,
Riddick.
he was there for
Yeah.
a while, wasn't he?
Wasn't he centre forward?
Centre forward, yeah.
Yeah, Gordon Riddick, of course he was.
Mm.
Goodness me. I thought I'd named enough. There's still a lot more. No, mind, as soon as you mention their names,
Yeah,
I can
Riddick.
remember them. Gordon Riddick, yeah. Who was inside forwards then, Harry?
In this match, the inside forwards was, let's see, Peacock was on the wing,
Oh, yeah.
Riddick was inside right, Gregory was centre forward.
Oh, Gregory, he used to play inside right,
Yeah.
so Harry Gregory.
Moore, that must have been
Graham
Moore,
Moore,
he
yeah.
was on the wing. Oh no, he wasn't on the wing because Bosman started as a winger and he finished up back. Moore was inside forward and Warman was on the wing.
Oh, well, because Mormon started the winger
Warman,
before
that's
he
right,
went to
and then he
back.
went to full-back, didn't he?
I tell you the fellow I was trying to think of that came from Manchester City, Paul Hintz.
Hints.
Do you remember him? He
Yes,
didn't
that's
play-
right,
didn't,
H-I-N-C-E, yes. Hints, I can remember. That's right.
As the year they lost the cup and the semi-final up at.
Mm.
How was the rest?
Semi-final.
I thought that was it. Nothing elaborate about those in the programme in those days.
I saw the FA Cup, the cup final programme for this year You know, 'cause it cost £2.
£2 was it?
It's thick like that. Big programme, very glossy, full of adverts and other little bits, but probably actually quite good value for money when you think you pay £1 for a club programme.
Yeah. What was the referee? The game of the Dublin. He ran alongside Duffy, following on that wonderful dribble. I'm trying to think. He's a famous referee. Who's it's in there in the referee. Game of the W. I'm sure it did. You got the program?
Wiltshire,
Wiltshire, that's
that's
it.
right.
He was a great referee.
I think he wrote the book up when he
J.M.
was
Wiltshire.
didn't he, Wiltshire.
Wiltshire, yeah, that's right.
There's another chap in this team who played for a while. He was I don't know, isn't it Lucien Masiello? An Italian, wasn't he?
Masiello.
Yes.
Got his
And you remember
photograph.
Kevin Barry?
Yes, Barry.
I've forgotten Gordon Riddick. I
Riddick.
forget where I think he came from Gillingham, didn't he?
Might be so.
Remember Harry Gregory, he was a character.
Yeah, he was a good player, wasn't
Came from Orient.
he? Orient, that's right.
He came in exchange for Cliff Holton,
Yeah.
who was getting right at the end of his term then.
Did you notice the mistake in here? The pen pictures of the Charlton players, they put him down as John Croker.
Oh yes,
It should be Peter Croker.
Peter Croker.
I spoke to him last
Hey,
week.
you've been in touch
Did
with
you?
Croker.
Oh, Peter?
Yeah, he's still working. He's working in a solicitor's office.
Is he?
And he's the president, I think, of the South East Counties League.
Oh, is he going to come along?
He can't come along, unfortunately, because of work
Of
commitments.
course, of work, yeah.
But I was trying to get in contact with Mike Bailey as well. I couldn't get in contact with him, so I thought it'd be nice to have some other players down as well as Charlie Reffel. So what I'm going to do, Harry's going to be away for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, I won't be here next
You won't be here
week.
next
So
week.
we're going to cancel.
So I think we cancel next week.
Yeah.
Um,
But I've got to go down.
then the week after would be okay. But then the last one is June the 16th.
There'll be two more after that.
Yeah,
It'll be
so
9th
for June the
to
16th, the last one, I'll try and get along as many people as possible and have a thing down here for the last one.
Oh, good.
I think that's probably the best way to do it. And maybe hopefully by then Archie will be better as well.
Yes, I'll be.
Another interesting point, Peter Croker's been in touch with John Oakes and he's back here living in Kent.
Is he really?
In his
He's
80s. It
I was
was
gonna
well in his
say, he must be
80s.
getting on, John Oates.
Yeah. He's an interesting character,
He
John
was.
Oakes.
He was a strong centre.
Oh, tremendous, yeah.
There's a wonderful half-back line.
Yeah.
Joblin, Oates,
You
and
don't
Turner.
see them, the players don't seem quite so sturdy as those days, do they, with players like Oakes, and well, the two Oakes, and they were like Oakes, weren't they?
Yeah.
And
But you know, they talk about the football is more. What's I going to say? What's the word I'm trying to think?
it's faster, probably, but
Oh, I wouldn't say it's faster, quite honestly. I don't know, but more skillful. I don't think so today. I think you haven't got the ball players.
No,
around.
you haven't got the
I
ball
was watching
players.
that England-Scotland game.
yeah.
And
No, it
they
was-
don't take any. It was a terrible game,
It
but they
was,
don't take
yeah.
anybody on. When they come up to a
That's
player,
right.
they either pass it or turn around and pass
But
it
if
back.
you watched the Colombia game, did you watch
I
that?
didn't
That
watch
show
that.
of
Oh,
the
that was
Scotland match up. England
That was
did.
a fantastic
Yeah,
match.
so
was
they
really,
say,
yeah.
I
Really
thought they were
was
going to be a
brilliant.
chopping block for them, but apparently
No, brilliant.
I read it better than the Brazilians.
Yeah,
Mm,
well,
the
they
South-
won
South American
South
champions.
Cup, they beat Brazilian.
Which included
Brazilian
and
team.
Argentina.
But I don't think it's good. I mean, apart from Barnes, probably, and Lennox, there's no one in that team
No,
that take
there's no-
anybody
no,
that takes
that's
anybody on.
Well, even Barnes in the Scotland game didn't do very
Well,
much,
I
did he?
I think he was injured or something, wasn't he? I don't think the commentators thought, but he wasn't nowhere near the John Barnes we know. But I was noticing they go along, as soon as they came up against it, they didn't try, they've got the skill to beat them, but they just
That's
sort of
right.
pass the ball or turn around. No, I tell you, it was a bad pass. But I don't think it's the
No,
fast.
they didn't have they don't have the same skill as some of the old inside
I mean,
forwards
think
that
of,
we know. Like,
you think of Peter Doherty,
Doherty.
Hagan, David Jack, Harry
Yeah.
James.
Charlie Buchan, and
Charlie
mentioned
Buchan.
reading in here about
And who
that.
was the other?
Charlie
Who
Buchan.
was the fella played for Sunderland?
Yeah.
Shackleton, Len Shackleton.
Len Shackleton. Oh, he could
I
make
think-
ball talk, couldn't he?
Oh, beautiful players.
Mm.
And the thing is, they just didn't have a flash in the pan. No, that's what,
They were
I mean,
consistent
look at
all the
Alan.
time.
He had a terrific season, and then he was right off last year, Clive Allen.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, but
right.
they were so consistent.
Well, I saw him playing against Charlton, the second last game. Well, no, it was the
Yeah.
last home game, wasn't it, against Spurs? And he did nothing.
Yeah.
He did nothing at all, Clive Allen. These programmes are worth a bit, John.
Yes, I suppose they are, because I know my son, when I said I'd give them to my grandson, he said, why did you say they're worth a bit? I think he might not have them soon. He treasures them, he's got them, I don't know, he's got programmes since he first went to Charlton.
As long as he looks
Whenever
after
I
them.
ring up for anything, he calls up the stairs or calls out to his son, Philip, you've got the programme such and such. He was playing. I thought I'd got it when I got Naylor, Terry Naylor. Because he broke his leg, didn't he, in a
That's
three-match
right. He
game.
went. He did start playing a game for a local team, a
Yeah.
non-league club. I can't remember what it was. Very enthusiastic player, wasn't he?
Yes. But I forgot Burkitt, Joe Burkitt, wasn't it? He came from West Ham.
Yeah, there's another player here. In fact, this
I forgot that
chap
one
Davis,
already.
Paul. There's some here who you probably might ring a bell. Look, this team here was the back row. Alan Ellis, Gordon Riddick, Dave Shipley,
Oh, Shipley, yeah.
Charlie Wright, Mike Kenning,
Mike Kenny.
Harry Gregory, Morris Setters.
Yeah,
He's
nice.
with the big club now.
He's with, I see he's
United.
assistant manager to Jack Charlton.
Jack Charlton.
The Air team, Southern Ireland.
And then you've got Norman Fusco.
Oh, F-U-S-T-O-E.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And there's a Robert King, who I don't know. Oh, I know King now.
King.
He was one of the players who came from Leicester when Young came, and Appleton.
Yeah, that was Ian King.
No, this is Robert King.
Don't remember Robert King.
Standing
Ian King,
next
centre
to
half.
Brian Kinsey.
Anyway,
No, I don't know him.
then there's little Billy Kernan.
Ray Tracy. Cyril Davis, but that wasn't the Cyril Davis who was down there, I'm
No, I didn't think
sure.
so.
Look anything.
What's that? Cyril
Cyril
Davis.
Davis.
Well, he had to give up, didn't he?
Paul Gilchrist.
Oh, Gilchrist.
Mm.
And I'll tell you another bloke didn't last long in the Church House.
Church House.
Remember him?
No, Church House. No.
Yes, he played a few games. Yeah.
Did
Yeah. Church House. Gilchrist.
Gilchrist.
Ah, yes.
God, even then, this Liverpool match, when they were 1 point adrift at the bottom of the table,
Yeah.
it says that even then they just had their run at that point up to the Liverpool game was 1 defeat in 7 games.
But Charlton?
Yeah. So think how far adrift they were before this.
Hey?
Think how far adrift they were before this game. They must
Yeah,
have been
no, they were.
or
Terribly,
before
weren't
that,
they?
before 7
But
games before.
they went about 7 games out of win, didn't they? Then they got they beat Luton, didn't they? Was their
Yeah.
first win.
Oh, that's funny, because you mentioned this chap last week, didn't you? In this team here was a Pounder.
Pounder.
Oh, Pounder, Albert Pounder, wasn't
Yeah.
he? He was a winger.
This team was, well, not in order of the positions, was Kevin Barry, J Campbell, A Pounder, J Huey, K Chamberlain, D Potter,
Potter.
don't know,
I remember Potter couldn't play.
Dan Ellis, Cyril Hammond, Pembury,
Ah, Pembury, yes.
On walls.
Pembury.
So they got the walls here next to Pembury, so he's standing next to the same bathroom.
Pembury, of course it was.
Newton Bogart, Eric Marsh. Oh, there was Eric Marsh. We see in that other picture and we couldn't identify. I thought it was him. Eric Marsh.
Because he was there a good few years ago.
Jago and Gower.
Gower, yes, Gower.
Dolby.
Dolby, yes, I can remember Dolby. I think they're from the reserves, going to the reserve game.
A. Parks.
No,
Frank Locke, Don Townsend. E. Banks.
no.
Don't know him. R. Godwin. I can remember him, Godwin.
Yes.
D. Booker.
Oh, Booker, yes. I can vaguely remember Booker.
It was 1970.
This Miller was a quiet, rather very sort of like a. He looked a slow player, but he was very good inside forward. Millard.
Millard.
Yeah. Can't you call him?
No, I can't recall Millard. Millard.
Warman, is that Phil Warman?
Phil Warman,
Phil
yes.
Warman.
Who did he go on to? Who did he come?
Bill Ward went to eventually.
He did, didn't he? Don't think he stopped all that. He did go.
Hey?
It didn't stop at Millwall very
No,
long.
it was
I don't
the end
think he went in there, didn't he?
He was about 10 years with Charlton, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
that's right. He was in, but he'd had a testimonial game before he
Yes.
went to Millwall.
Yeah, Frank Locke died in 1985.
Eh?
Frank Locke died in 1985.
Did he?
He was only 63.
Was he really? You don't
And he
know.
was buried with the football boots which he had worn with such distinction over so many years.
He went to Liverpool, didn't he, with John Evans? They both went together.
He signed to Liverpool, yeah. In Christmas Day
Yeah,
1953, he
there's a
signed
couple
to
more
Liverpool.
here. There's Dietmar Bruck, the fullback, Bruck.
Oh, Bruck, yes.
Charlton's recent £15,000 signing from Coventry City, an ex-England youth fan. Bruck.
Bruck,
And
yes.
there's another one here, Dick Plum.
Plumb.
Plum, he played centre forward, didn't he?
Yeah,
for a while?
Plum, yes.
These are very interesting. See this one.
I thought you'd be interested in that one.
Mm.
Yes, my son come out and have a losing 5-1. Couldn't believe when he had it on.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, these old papers there.
This, you might be interested in seeing this, John. This one.
That's the old Arsenal.
No,
Is
it's
that
not
the
that
one?
one.
Where's it here? We had the picture of the
It's
Arsenal.
just a single
ground.
sheet, isn't it? I think it's that one there, isn't it? Is it that one?
No, it is it?
I think it's this one.
It was a single sheet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't this one? No, it's a single sheet.
What paper's that? Oh,
These are all supplements. These are from 1961 and 1970. Evening News. It's not that one.
This would be it.
Yeah.
It's the Arsenal's ground at Huntley.
Can you see that picture? It's the gardens, back gardens of people's houses with the terraces in them.
I used to change in the pub, the Lord Derby. which is still on the corner there. They played at the Manor Ground and moved to another ground called the Invicta.
I keep seeing two spellings of Preedy's name, one with a Y and all with an IE. Which is the right one?
Why?
It was Y, was it?
Yeah, why? Let's have a look at this other. Interesting.
You travelled up to that semi-final match?
Yeah, I went up to that one.
1946.
How long did Don Townsend stay with the club?
Oh,
Down to
a few
a
seasons.
few years. He was a good back. He turned a good back. He was an inside forward originally. One to the back. He was very good, Tom Townsend. Didn't he go to Crystal Palace? Oh no, Saul went to Crystal Palace.
This chap who played in the Bolton team played for Charlton as well.
Who's that?
Gildard.
Gildard, oh
Albert Gildard. Outside right. They must have signed him. I can remember him playing for Charlton.
When they, earlier in the season when they played Huddersfield away, they drew 3-3.
So the year they beat them 7-6.
Yeah.
Did that
Same
really
season.
happen?
So, I mean, in 2 games there were, what was that, 13, 19 goals. 19 goals in 2 games.
19 goals, yeah.
Some quite big scores here. They beat Liverpool 5-1 that season as well. Lincoln in the 2nd division.
They didn't have this Turner very long because I knew him, Hate Turner, fair
Arthur Turner, yes. Centre forward, he only played the one season.
He was an amateur.
Yes,
He came over from the Isle of Dogs. He was living in the Isle of Dogs.
Yes, he never played the next season.
And he didn't play, did he? I think he was an amateur when he first came.
He was an amateur all the time.
Was he? He remained an amateur, did he?
Because
he had a business of his own. I think it was a timber wood business or something.
He was centre forward.
Yeah, it was useful, wasn't it? Quite keen. Albert, I would tell you, Albert Turner, no relation to Bert. Albert is a daredevil.
Oh, Fermani kept it all in the family, didn't he? Fermani kept it all in the family. He married George Robinson's daughter.
Yes.
And when he was with Sampdoria, Billy Dodgin was the team manager.
Dodgin.
Yeah, that's right.
But he
Brilliant
played for Charlton.
halfback, yeah,
Brilliant
Dodgin.
halfback. Of course he was. Dodgin.
Yeah, Billy's a former Charlton halfback.
Yeah.
He went to manage, he went as a manager, didn't he? Oh, Dodgin.
Did he go, he managed one of Bristol, was it? Bristol Rovers or Bristol City?
I think so, yeah.
He managed, Dodgin? Sure he did. He was quite successful as a manager.
Yes. Bill Dodgin, wasn't it?
It was Bill Dodgin.
No, Bill
I think there
Dodgin.
was 2 Dodgins, wasn't there?
Was there?
Yeah, I'm sure there was.
I only remember Bill.
Did you mention a Huey in one of these? It's not John Huey, is it? Can't have been.
I read out the team, yeah, Huey.
There was a Huey, but he was playing up until that long, was he, for them?
He played along,
Yeah, until 19. Which one was it?
Remember the year that he had to finish up playing in goal?
That's right, yeah, he went in.
It's not this one.
Had to cheer every time he saved the ball. All the goal for the Rangers, weren't they?
Yeah, that's right.
Too late. They were too late to sign
Was
it.
that the one?
No, it's not that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huey was in what team was this?
There's only you know of.
Yeah, exactly. I did mention this something.
Do you remember a Borland playing?
Oh,
A Borland?
Borland,
B-O-R-L-A-N-D.
Millwall. That's right, it came from Millwall.
No, he came down from Scotland, this Borland. B-O-R-L-A-N-D. I know him because he was some relation to a cousin of mine on his father's side.
Yeah, I thought he played for Millwall as well. Didn't he come from Millwall?
He was secretary of Millwall,
Mm,
my cousin.
Ah.
He's dead now.
Yeah, Borland, I can remember him. But
A winger.
a big chap, fairly well built.
Mm.
A winger. Borland.
Yeah, I think it must be that one, Harry. I can't see it in
Let's
his
have a
other
look. Let's have a look.
There's, so they've got a team here from 1935, and the only name that I can't remember being mentioned is Frank Harris, as I mentioned to.
Yeah.
Oh, Harris. Oh, goodness me, Harris, the wing half.
Yeah, wing
Glory be, yes, Harris. I remember him playing, I think he scored the only goal when I went down to Watford one Christmas morning. Harris. That's right, he was a good half-back. He scored. Frank Harris.
Brian Ord,
Brian
yes,
Ord,
David.
from right back.
Johnny West.
Johnny West, no.
No, this time, 1956, he was one of the young professionals, so maybe he didn't make it through. Buck Ryan, which
Oh,
Ryan?
yeah.
No, but John Rennie played in the Huddersfield game.
And Michael.
Scored 2 goals, didn't he? Or 1 goal at least.
Of
He
course,
scored, Johnny Summers scored 5, he scored the other 2, didn't he?
of course, Michael Stewart is Mickey Stewart, who's the England cricket manager.
Yeah.
Dennis Allen, Martin Hinton. Dennis Allen, he's a relation of Clive Allen, isn't he?
Yes, he'd be his
His father?
uncle, I
Uncle.
think. Because he was Liz Allen's brother, wasn't he? Harris, yes, I remember Harris. Frank Harris. Of course, all of them made some stories a lot.
No, it's not in that one.
Well, that was it.
Might have been this. Might have been
No,
this
I
one.
do remember what it was.
It's this one. Peter Reeves, Ray Tracy, John Kears, Charlie Wright, Harry Gregory, Tony Burns, Bob Curtis, Graham Webber, Kinsey, Keith Peacock, Mike Kenning, Alan Campbell, Yusuf Masiello, Dennis Booth, Phil Brown.
Yeah, Dennis Booth, he was a good little bat.
Both, yeah, he went as he was captain for a while at Watford.
That's right.
He played. Done well at Watford.
Graham Moore was a Welsh international.
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, he was a nice player. Scotland didn't like him because he just started going down, but he was a commanding thing.
He was a good leader.
Campbell, so there were 2 Campbells that played for
Yeah,
Charlton.
there was Campbell
Yeah,
the back.
Alan was a
Slasher
fullback.
Campbell.
Eh?
Was he known as Slasher Campbell?
Yes. Just a slash of the ball.
Oh yeah, he chopped people down, wasn't he?
Oh,
And what's this one?
Crude he was, and the other one, what was the other one? Alec
Alan
Campbell.
Campbell,
Alec.
brilliant.
He was a brilliant ball player. Brilliant football.
So, it's not that one.
No, it's not in that one. It was in one of them I read
Yeah.
out, wasn't it? What's the next one?
It's one of those mysteries. Because Peter Craig was very unlucky for this game, wasn't he? The 46 Cup final.
Yeah, he broke his leg just before.
Was it?
Against Tottenham, I
I
believe.
saw that with him. I was at that match when he broke his leg.
Tottenham, wasn't it?
It was done so easy. I was standing quite near, and he was right on the edge of the pitch where the grass ends, and there's a little bit of a, it's slightly higher than the track round the outside, and he just sort of twisted, stepped over, and just laid there. I'm not sure, can't remember if it was a
He
game.
said, because when I spoke to him, he said he was the only ever presence in the team for that whole season, and then the match he missed was the cup final.
It was
And,
done so easy.
he said he timed it well because he was back to get his winners' medal the year after. Horatio Carter.
Ratio Carter.
Was he?
Oh,
Was that Ray
Carter.
He was
Carter?
lovely.
He was another
He
brilliant.
was a lovely.
Derby inside
Always
right.
reminded me of Charlie Chaplin to look at.
That's right. He went grey very early, didn't he, in life? A grey hair. He wasn't very old. When he was playing, he was grey hair.
And Dally Duncan on the wing.
Oh, Daddy Duncan.
They were footballers at the Marmite. Most of them.
Arthur Turner and Bert Turner. Were they weren't related, were they?
Who, Bert Turner and A Turner?
Yeah.
No relation whatsoever. Yes, there is. There's a ratio of cars, that's the bloke I'm trying to think. Jimmy Hagan, wasn't it? Then there was Charles Buchan. Not a John, but he was a lovely flat inside forward.
So many.
Bryn Jones. And Mannion, he was another
Oh,
good
Mannion, yeah.
He was another good player.
That's
He was in the team when they beat Middlesbrough 8-1, wasn't he?
Was he?
Only, yes, because he said he won what Hitler in the second half. They were only winning 2-1 at half time, Charlton. They ran 6 goals in the second half.
That was their highest win at the Valley, wasn't
It
it?
was their highest win.
You think our programmes have changed over the years? Well, they were.
Reserve game used to be a sheet with some teams on just a half time. I think it was a penny.
I know this sort of thing would happen now.
Eh?
Members of the Charlton Athletic Supporters Club welcome the visiting team supporters to a social evening at our headquarters at 560 Woolwich Road. Don't know if that would happen today. They weren't badly placed in that. How did they finish that season, that 1957?
Oh, I hope it
58
wasn't
season.
Mellow. We had it
She didn't go up, but
57.
Was
Well,
that-
wasn't that the year they...
they were sixth there.
Hey?
They were sixth there. This is the halfway
Yeah,
stage.
wasn't that
Wasn't
when
it?
they had to beat Blackburn? Because yeah, they came down with it.
They had to beat Blackburn, they
They
lost.
beat Blackburn,
didn't
they lost 4-3.
4-3.
They had to draw only.
That's right,
They
they
only
wanted
had to
to draw.
draw. Only one to point. Blackburn beat them
Duck.
down the valley 4-3 in the
Couple of
last
simple
week.
goals in Duck. I mean, you got a picture of Rouse there, looks young. He died with, he was 90 odd, wasn't he?
Yeah,
This is the
that's
cup
right.
they played for the other day, the Rouse
Ras
Cup.
Cup,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
yeah. He was he chairman of UFA?
Yeah, he
Yes,
for
he
a
was
while,
chairman of
that's
youth,
right.
yes.
For quite a long time, wasn't he? He was always there. But I've been working out how many players' names have been mentioned in these meetings, John.
Did you?
And up to 3 weeks ago, as far as I've got with the transcribing, there was about 150 names.
Was there really?
Players,
We
Charlton
mentioned-
players.
We mentioned a few more this morning. I mean, Millard, Plum, we mentioned Riddick, Harris.
Yeah.
You can go on trying to break me brains anybody else we haven't mentioned.
Did you find those names that you wrote down?
Eh?
Did you find those names that you wrote down? Did you say you wrote down some names?
Oh, I said, yes, I read them out. Naylor,
That's right, yes.
Naylor.
Yes.
Naylor,
So I
Don
remember.
McAllister, Trevor Edwards, Leighton Phillips, Trevor Smith. I don't know if there's anybody else on this. I don't think we live in the I think we had one, didn't
Farmer
Yeah.
Giles.
we? Yeah, I used to call him
Yeah.
Farmer Giles. He came from Exeter.
Yeah, that's right. He came on loan at first, I think. He
Because
went
he's-
back to Exeter as well,
Yeah.
didn't he?
He
Yeah,
was-
he was like
He was a rough customer, he was.
Is it because of his accent or because of the way
He
he
used to
played?
make some mistakes.
Was it because he chopped down the players like he was chopping
Oh,
down hay? or-
goodness me, yeah. Can't read my own writing. What's he with? Leighton Phillips, Trevor. I read this when I was. Of course I can't read. Can't remember, see the light held me.
See what the print
So you
is.
make that one there. What name was that there? Can you make one right it down?
Is that Dickinson?
Oh, Dickinson.
Oh, that's it.
Dickinson.
Dickinson.
Yeah.
The back, little fellow.
Went-
Played with Curtis.
To,
Paul
he went to
Curtis.
the Orient.
Did he? Dickinson, that's right.
He's playing captain
That's
quite
right.
recently because he was very young when he was at Cheltenham. Very little.
He came from Tottenham, didn't he?
Was it Tottenham?
Mm.
Yeah, he's quite good,
Yeah.
Dickinson.
Giles, I know, I missed
Yeah,
him out when I was
Giles,
reading
that's
him out.
right.
Good job you asked me about it, I've forgotten. I know there's old Farmer Giles. Don McAllister. There was old hoo-ha about McAllister, wasn't he? He negotiated his own transfer, didn't he?
There's two players mentioned here who played for the Colts team, and they played a couple of games in the first team. Was Jim Fryer.
Oh, Fryer. Yes, he went and made a name somewhere, didn't he? He got a lot of goals. He played.
Well, he went to one of
games.
Blackburn.
Eh?
He went to one of the teams. I think it was Blackburn or somewhere like that. He did. He centre
Fryer,
forward,
Jim
done
Fryer.
quite well.
Yes, he was a centre.
And the other chap, he was called Alan Back. He didn't really. I think he did play once or twice in the first team, but he certainly made. He came out of the Colts team, I know, and he played.
Jim Fryer. I
Jim
think
Fryer.
I think you Fryer much of a chance. He was doing quite well in the next thing, because it paid better, he wanted to get away, I don't know.
Eddie Wurge.
Ah, yes, Eddie Wurge. We mentioned him, I believe,
I
Eddie
think he's
Wurge.
been mentioned.
Mm.
I'll go upstairs and photocopy these programmes if it's all right with you,
Yes, do.
John, because obviously you want to give them back to your grandson.
Oh, yes, I better not go back. Oh, no, do it now. I had a couple of, but I didn't give them to me, lend them to me because they nothing to do with John. A couple of internationals I saw, England and Scotland. I kept those playing too.
When were they? How long ago were they?
I think the Blackburn and Wolves final. I don't think I long to done dates. I forget when they were just after the war. Hassel was playing inside Forfeit. I remember one, Matthews was on the right wing, Young was playing for Scotland, on the right, and on the left wing was Tom Finney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lofthouse, I think, was centre forward.
I've never been to an international.
Mannion was playing.
Mannion.
That's right, Mannion was playing. He got a nasty facial injury in the first half.
Now, was Mannion playing for England before the war?
No,
Was it so?
I don't think so.
Wolf Mannion.
Wolf Mannion, I don't think so.
Yeah.
He may have been.
Round about that area.
Yes, he was playing. He
In
played in
England,
the
yeah.
international just after the war.
Mm.
Both my tickets. The first ticket I got from to someone who was Scottish, got Scottish connections, and the other one came from a relation of the wife's who he wanted over in Germany. He was in the army in Germany, and sent me. That was a stand ticket, but I always remember a great big staunching in front of me, their line of view. It's amazing how much that cuts out of the game.
Infuriating, isn't it? When you can't see what's going on. It's infuriating when you can't see.
Oh, yeah.
It always seems the action is always there behind it.
Yeah, it seemed to be everlasting behind me. I can't remember the whole scene. I know Manuel was on the side, Matthew. Yes, I remember because it was Jim Fry. He was.
Another one here mentioned Keith Tucker. See, these players came up well. I saw
Is it the programme you got there?
Yeah.
Keith Tucker, yes.
He was
Have they got a photostat here then?
Yeah, I think they've got one here. I'll go up and do it before. I'll go and do it in a minute when Harry's finished having a look at that.
Yeah, he was at about the same time as John Huey, because it said something about John Huey here breeding, or his dog had pups, and they said he was breeding them, but he wasn't, and he said he gave one of them to Keith Tucker's parents. Keith Tucker, Charlton's young centre or wing forward. I can't remember. Tucker, Keith Tucker.
Oh, of course. And there's there, you never
Bobby
mentioned
Ayres.
it, Bobby Ayres.
Yeah, that's right.
Bobby
He
Ayres.
played for
Didn't
England.
he?
Yeah.
Got injured,
Bobby
didn't he? Injured his elbow and early on in the game had to be substituted. Bobby Ayres, he was a good player.
Well, yeah, I saw him when I went up to West Brom in the cup match. I think that was, and he scored 2 goals up there. Charlton won 4-2.
He was either a winger or a centre forward. Bobby Ayres.
Inside forward, yeah.
He went on to other things, didn't he?
Eh?
He went on to other things, didn't he?
Yeah,
Was he a manager?
No,
He wasn't a manager.
he went to Reading or somewhere like that.
Did he?
Larriman.
Who?
Larriman. These players have played in the midweek.
Oh, yeah, we mentioned Larriman, didn't we? Lorrimer, I called it. No, Lorriman. Larriman.
Larriman.
And that's right, Larriman.
W. Lowry. I don't know if he made the first team or not.
Yes, I called him Lorriman, it was Larriman, that's right. And then the rest.
25-2.
Pick me up after.
He said he'd be back on time,
You had
didn't
to wait a long while last week, John, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll post. Oh, yeah, you would.
Yeah,
Thanks
right.
very much. But I've got a different driver picking me up and going back.
Well, I'll just go and photocopy these.
Okay,
Give me
Andy.
a second.
I don't know whether I think I better go out the front. I don't know whether, this one has brought me today, the same one that brought me last week, which he drops you around the side, which is more convenient. But the other one he ever picked me up around the front. Yes, you can keep on going on.
Oh, yeah.
We only had a few programs, all these papers helped mentioning different players.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Brock. What's it was?
Yeah, Brock.
The,
He only
Came
played a
from
couple of
Coventry.
seasons, didn't he?
yeah. He was German extraction, wasn't he?
I think he was, yeah.
And do you remember the goalkeeper, the Dutch goalkeeper, Kaiser?
Yes.
Kaiser.
He's your Kaiser.
K-E-Y-S-E-R.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
came from Arsenal.
Mm.
I was trying to think of from Brady, I can't remember. Oh, Robertson. Robertson.
Yeah,
Remember
that's right,
Robertson, he
Rob.
was a good goalkeeper. Very good, he only played one season.
Yeah.
Played there.
Did they have a goalkeeper called Lyndhurst? Was he a goalkeeper? Lyndhurst. Where did I get that name from? I'm not sure now.
Wasn't that young goalkeeper played up at Manchester from the... Oh no, that was... He came with an H, didn't it? It was Linden.
No, Linden. No,
Fatty Linden, he was the size, wasn't he? I think it was Millard, not ranking the Punch Houghton nose. It was. It was Millard.
Was it?
Yeah, that's right, Millard. Quiet and defensive, sort of. It wasn't ranking Millard, he was a tallish bloke. Yes. He was in and out the first team. Yes, they've got to get 3 goals, haven't they? Up at,
Yes.
like 3.
I don't know how they stand for a draw. What happens if they get anywhere if they draw? We don't know.
Well, I think they have to play extra time, don't they? And what do you mean, if they draw,
If only it's a drawn match. No, they've
we'll
got
go
to
to
win.
an aggregate, doesn't
Because
it?
they're 2 goals down, aren't they? Yeah, I think it must be they play to a finish.
I don't count anyway. When Middlesbrough go through on the away goals, does the away goals count?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. I'm going back to Charlton last year because they drew their last match 2-2, didn't they? They were losing 2-0 and they drew 2 each and they got through. Certainly going to be interesting. I mean, a team, a big club like Chelsea going down. I mean, they spent £1 million on their stand a couple of seasons ago, didn't they?
They're not very popular in the reports. I think that Bates has done it.
Yeah, Bates hasn't done them any. I don't think he's done them any good at all.
I've read nearly every
Because
newspaper
they
report. I think of
a
that game.
very popular director, didn't they, for years? Chelsea, and he went. What was who was he now? Oh, I think it was in the family. He was there for many years, and then he went and over some argument, and Bates took over. Right, famous chap.
I haven't seen their retained list, Charlton.
No, nothing come out yet, but it's going to be important, really, because they haven't got the money to buy any big players, and they've got, if they can keep this squad, nucleus of the squad they got now, I think they can build on it. They might need someone else up front, but I'm hoping that Jones will recover. I'm hoping that Jones next season will recover some of his old form.
Yeah.
Because there's no doubt about it, he was a goal scorer.
Yeah.
In all the other clubs he's been to, he scored goals.
Plays for Wales, doesn't he?
Yeah, Welsh international, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm hoping that he'll show it. He never really made it, did he, at Charlton, unfortunately. It was their biggest signing, wasn't it? Paid £300,000.
Yes. And then dropped out the side. I wonder if old Crooks can't go on much longer.
No, Crooks, I think he hasn't got many seasons left. He's trouble with his knee, doesn't he? But he's done good service since they signed him.
I was hoping they could have got him for less than they paid Jones. He wouldn't pay 100,000 for 180,000. They could have got him for 200, and that was that Gillingham bloke, Gascarini, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. They were in
Went to Millwall. I think they'd been better off with him.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Middlesbrough got that senior, haven't they?
Yeah.
He was able to play last night.
Oh, they made offers for some players. They made an offer last season, if I remember right. It was a chap in the paper this morning at Liverpool after Dalglish went to watch him yesterday, playing for Walsall. He scored 2 goals. A chap named Kelly.
Kelly?
Then Charlton made a bid for him last year, but they didn't get him. A lot of clubs were after him, mind you. Yeah, Kelly. He's going to be a big club to pay a lot of money for him when they get him.
For all they say, Tottenham are going to have a big
That's right.
spend up.
Walsall played in the other playoff for the other division. They've won 3-1. David Kelly, watched by Liverpool boss Kenny Dalglish, supplied a late 2-goal flourish.
Who was it they beat?
They beat Bristol City.
Oh, they won away, didn't they?
He plays for Ireland, this chap.
But Sheffield United are down, aren't they?
Yeah, they went down. There's another team with First Division, weren't they, for a while? Old First Division team, now they go down.
Bastard didn't know. Was it Basin? The Wimbledon boss went there, didn't he?
Bassing, that's right.
Bassett.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for him really, because he was managing them and they won the cup, and then the team he went to's got relegated. So it's bad luck, isn't it? Because he was a chap who built Wimbledon up.
Because they timed their run, they did very well at the end of the season. They only lost once in the last 11 games that
Done
they
well,
charted.
didn't they?
I like to see them have a reasonable
I like to see
season.
them establish themselves in the first division and see them
Yeah.
go from there, and then of course we have to see what happens now, if they're going to stop, where they're going to come, whether they're going to come back to the valley or what. There's nothing been done,
Oh,
you see.
I meant to have,
It'll be another couple of seasons because you've got to start work. We can't do it in one season.
no.
I mean, they start again in August, don't they, you see, so
Yeah.
and it won't be
End of
until-
August,
Yeah.
or middle of August rather.
Yeah.
Isn't it now?
Because there was some talk about them sharing this big new stadium with Wimbledon, wasn't there? But that would take them right out here.
Goodness me, that'll go right over there.
No, I don't think that would do that. I think they've learnt their lesson by moving out the area. Yes, it's coming up. It's gone 1:45.
Eh?
It's gone 1:45, so when Andy comes back, we'll go up and sit there. Yeah, I think he's going to cancel it next week, because I should be on holiday anyway.
Where are you going, Harry? Anywhere nice?
Going to Jersey.
Oh, very nice. Place I've never been to.
I've
Oh, I'd like to go.
went there a few years ago, and I've always wanted to go back. I've been to
Yeah.
Jersey and Guernsey before.
No, I've never been there, unfortunately.
Right,
I'd like to go, but my wife's so, well, she's been getting past it anyway, but she's so scared I had a hell of a job to get her to go to the Isle of Wight because there's
Did you?
boat.
Mm.
She doesn't like boats.
No.
She doesn't like old aeroplanes.
See, this is a problem, you see. If you,
She won't go. Like we have a nice time, have good weather. Well, you usually do over there.
yeah, sometimes it's a bit better. You can count on it being an improvement what it is here, but not very good at the moment, is it? It's nice yesterday.
Yes, there's looks like rain today, so I brought
Yeah,
the umbrella.
rain during the night.
And the trouble is, I use it as a walking in place of a walking stick, but
That's right.
and the trouble is when it starts to rain, I've got to put it up and
Oh,
on
that's right.
jacket then. Well, we've supplied with some names in 150.
Yeah, 150 mentioned.
Mentioned a few more this morning, about another 10 I
That's
think.
right, yeah.
Leighton Phillips was a nice halfback, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I've forgotten old Frank Harris, do you remember him?
Yeah, I can vaguely, yeah. But they had a Harris before that, didn't they? I remember right.
Mm.
Still can't think of this
That right back, I
that
thought I
young
got
back.
it. I thought I got it.
It's fairly recent. It's only been gone about 3 or 4 seasons. He played when Madden was in the half back
Madden.
line, and the other chap who went to Gillingham.
Shaw.
Hmm?
Sure.
Sure, that's right. And this chap played with him. They came up out there around about the same time. He only played for a season or two, and he came up out of the reserve team. But he held his place once he got in for a few games. Because at that time they were a bit short of good defenders, Cheltenham.
Yeah.
And they used to have a lot of goals scored against them and had to score
A lot more than
goals
that.
themselves.
I like to see them get that. There was just get a youngster, or one or two youngsters at this youth side, you know, really made the grade and came up. Lieberman doesn't seem to. He's held his position. He hasn't scored yet, has he?
No.
I think he's made it for
He
a
obviously put him in because of his unorthodox, and he was put the opposition up. He was
gangling sort
of player, an awkward player who enabled the other players to feed off him. You see, they were watching him, and
If only could get somebody really come up from.
yeah, that's what they want badly.
Or somebody they could. Really, I mean, Mackenzie apparently has come on abundance.
Yes,
Second half of the season.
Yeah, that's a good job he did.
But I don't think they got the money to buy. But I'd like to see a good commanding player that they could get in the side.
Yeah, that's right. It makes all the difference, doesn't it?
You know, set an example. Something like Benny Fenton or.
Yeah, that's it.
See, the trouble is that there's so many draws last year. I mean, they should have just won, or they let the other side score in the last few minutes when
that's
they were
right. They
winning.
had a lot of that early in the season,
Yes.
didn't they?
I wonder if all should be any good.
Well, let's see why not.
There was sometimes they get paid.
They signed his brother. He got his young brother there as
Is
well.
he still
hasn't
still there? Is he?
I don't know.
I thought he was only on trial.
Oh, was he?
I thought so. Only on loan rather.
Ah. Yeah, I'm not
He's
sure.
a back, isn't he? A defender. Peake's still there, isn't he?
Yeah, Pete. Yeah.
And this what's name was supposed to be very good. Bloke that came from Notts Forest, Campbell. David Campbell.
He dropped out, but he's.
I thought they.
I think the chap who will make a grade. I mean, he's very good. I've seen him playing down there when I've been watching the reserve team. Is that Williams?
Was he a halfback?
Inside forward.
Inside, is
He's
he?
a dark-skinned chap.
Oh.
He
really?
came from an amateur team, didn't he?
Mm.
Very, very enthusiastic and be a good player.
What's this Mortimer like, I wonder?
Well, he's in and out.
He only came from one
That's right, he came from.
non-league team. Come on, Andy.
I'll put these back in his book for him, so he's a bit of time. Let's see what there is there. Not so warm now, is it?
No.
It's a bit like that.
A good bit of time. Could have sorted that in the end.
Oh, good. Sad about time.
Yeah, I was rushing. They didn't have any white paper. All the silly things. I had to go all over the
Me
building.
neither.